Another great feature about the pipeline version of Cartoon Animator is that once you've animated your sequence, you can collect your clip, which basically means you can reuse your motion assets in other projects. And in this short tutorial, I'm going to show you how you do this. So let's just play our sequence through. So our little character here is just giving a little wave. And I want to use this in another project. So you click Collect Clip. And then another little bar appears above motion. So you'll highlight the little sequence you want to collect. And then right click and then click on Export. We'll just make a new folder here called Waving. Oops. Let's call it wave_S because the S stands for start. So it takes a few seconds to save this. So once everything comes alive again, what we'll do is we'll highlight the middle bit. And that is basically our wave cycle. Okay, so that's the wave. So we'll right click again, click on Export, and we'll call this Wave L, and the L stands for loop. So that's just saving out now. And then finally, what we want to do is export the end of the animated sequence. So let's select the end motion, right click, click on Export, and then we'll call this E for end. So we've got a start, loop, and end file. So now we've done that, we will make a new project. Don't need to save that. Then what we'll do is we'll import our character. So I'm just going to import this male teacher again. This character is quite a large file actually, so it takes a few seconds to import. Okay, and there he is. So we'll add a background. Let's just drag and drop this classroom into the background. And we'll make him a little bit bigger. And then we'll reposition him slightly. Okay, so let's go to our motion files. And here they are. So let's move that out of the way. So let's drag the wave start onto our character. There you go, that's the start motion. Then we'll drag the L, which is the loop, onto the character. So his hand's now waving. And then finally we'll drag the E, which is end, onto the character. And then he'll do the end animation. Now you can put all these animation files inside the software, but I'm just dragging them from the folder just so you can see them. Now the background's a bit hard to see. So I'm just going to make the projects about 140 frames long. Go back to the beginning. Let's just bring in this stage background. Then you can actually see his hand moving. And what we'll do, we'll add a motion sequence to his face, just so there's a bit of movement in his face, and that suits the motion quite well. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning and play it through. And there he is. He's waving. His arms coming up, looping, and then ending. And there you go. That's our animated sequence using collected clips, and it can save you a lot of time when animating.